What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. This time, my first time watching 1985's The Color Purple. 1985 is a magical year. You know why? That's the year I was born. Humble brag, right? But 80s movies do hit like no other, and the only thing I really know about this movie is that it does star Whoopi Goldberg, and it was directed by Steven Spielberg. And I'm actually coming off of watching another Steven Spielberg movie recently, AI, Artificial Intelligence. And forgive me for the cheesy t-shirt, this is the only thing I have purple. But not knowing a thing about a film is the best way I like to go into them, so you guys get my genuine and honest reaction along the way. And I also wanted to do this movie in the month of December because they're actually remaking this film at the end of the year. So I thought it would only be appropriate to take it back, man. Take it back to the OG, the original. And I really haven't seen too many Whoopi Goldberg films. Sister Act is still on the list. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show support and love to the channel, make sure to always hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more movie reactions like this, trailer reactions, and so much more here on the channel. Also, make sure to hit that bell notification so you guys always get alerted when I do drop new content. Also, I do live streams 3 times a week on Rumble, so make sure to click on the links down in the description below so you guys can join a live chat today. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored reaction, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below where you guys can join today for a 7-day free trial. All right, guys, so without further ado, 1985's The Color Purple. And actually the 4K of this movie just came out, like literally just came out as I'm recording this. And I can't find my copy on DVD of this, so I had to watch it on streamer. So if it is good, I will be picking up the 4K. Danny Glover. I think I did see him on the picture as well. Rae Dawn Chong. Definitely heard of her before. Oprah Winfrey. Oh, okay. So we got an all-star cast. Quincy Jones, man. Steven Spielberg just pulled out the big guns for this one, huh? Okay, so it's based on a novel.
Keep my sister away from me.
Celie, you got the ugliest smile this side of creation.
She pregnant? She looks like she's just a kid.
Ain't you done yet?
A girl. I want it.
You better not never tell nobody but God. It'll kill your mama.
Oh no, whose baby was it?
Dear God, I'm 14 years old. I've always been a good girl. Maybe you can give me a sign. Let me know what's happening to me. One day, my daddy come and say, you're gonna do what your mama wouldn't. Now, I got 2 children by my daddy.
Oh.
A baby boy called Adam, he took while sleeping. And a baby girl called Olivia, they took right out my arms.
Terrible.
Then my mama died, cussing and screaming, cause her heart been broke.
That's an evil man right there.
He come home with a girl from around a town called Gray. She be almost my age, but they getting married now. My little sister Nettie, she's got a man always looking at her. His wife dead. She was killed by her boyfriend coming home from church. He got 3 children though. And now every Sunday evening, here come Mister.
All these old ass men looking at little girls like this, and this is okay in public?
I want to marry your Nettie. I got
like
to
that.
Somebody...
I can let you have Celie. She ain't fresh, though. She's spoiled. Twice. Celie is ugly, but she ain't no stranger to hard work, and she can learn. And God done fixed her. You can do everything just like you want to, and she ain't gonna make you feed it or clothe it. But Nettie, you flat out can't have, not now, not never.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Hell, I ain't never looked at the other one before.
Move up. He won't bite. Turn around.
Like she's a, oh my God. Like she's a piece of meat.
What you doing that for?
Your sister's thinking about marriage.
This here your new mammy.
She ain't my mammy.
Hey, you hop.
Oh my God.
Don't you run for me, boy.
What, they throw a rock at her? Oh man, I don't want to see that knock in the boots. What? Steven Spielberg, what is, man, you were painting a grim picture so far.
I don't cry. I lay there thinking about Nettie while he on top of me. Wonder if she's safe. And then I think about that pretty woman in the picture. I know what he doing to me, he done to her. And maybe she like it.
Oh my God. This is like a Cinderella story. Hopefully, I'm hoping, man. There has to be a light at the end of that tunnel, man.
Shut up!
I can't. It hurts her.
Oh, you can't backtalk.
Don't talk back to me.
Dear God, I seen my baby girl. I know it was her. She looked just like me and my daddy. She got my eyes, just like they is today. Can I hold her?
Watch your head now.
This is sad.
I think she mine. My heart says she mine, but I don't know if she mine. Is she my baby? Her name Olivia. What's her name?
Pauline. Oh, but I called her Olivia.
Oh, how would she know to call her that? Maybe the dad said something. Oh, wow, it is her.
I should call her Olivia when that ain't her name.
Well, don't she look like an Olivia to you? Just look at those eyes, for goodness sake. Only somebody old would have eyes like that. So I call her Olivia.
I just couldn't keep him off me. Think I could stay here with you, huh?
Oh, great. Dirty Danny Glover. Ugh.
Can Eddie stay with us for?
Yo, I cannot look at Danny Glover the same anymore.
Sure, she be kin now.
Sure is a pretty dress you have on.
Oh, Nettie, you have such nice skin. He talk about your teeth.
Yeah, about her birthday shot. My boy, he want this supper. The kitchen needed cleaning, the cow needed milking, my shirt needed mending. And when you good and tired, I'm gonna climb on top of you and do my business.
You gonna have to leave here soon before he make his move on you. Nah. And we'll both learn real hard before he break us apart. Yeah.
Oh, he heard everything. Shit.
Kettle, Kettle.
Kettle.
That's a good way to learn, man.
Eggs. Honey, Honey. Honey. Jar, Jar, Jar.
I gotta go to school. Please.
Right, girl, you're a fighter. Remember that.
Let us stay, please. Let us stay.
Get the hell out of my house!
Let us stay. No.
Get out here! Get off my land!
God, he has so many kids. What the f?
That can keep me from it.
God, how can you even trust a man after that? Like, ever in your life, you know? Oh, yeah, I know what she wants to do with that.
You cut me and I'll kill you.
I see for letter come from Natty.
Ain't nothing for you here. I don't never want you messing with that mailbox. You understand? That's my business. You understand?
Oh,
Ain't you
shit.
saddled that horse yet?
Yes, sir.
I'm going out for a spell and I want my supper when I get back.
Did he knock the whole screen door off? He probably wants his son to fix that too.
He was brought up by hand.
Okay, so Suge was the woman in the picture, I believe. Maybe his ex-wife or...
Celie, come on, help me get ready here.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. The fact that I know that she was with this evil man for such a long time hurts my heart. All right, so we got a 7-year time jump.
Oh, no.
I hate holy socks. Wow. Celie is helping him hook up with his ex, man? What in oh God, girl? You are used and abused mentally and, just physically, everything. It's terrible, man. I hope she gets her redemption arc. I think he's hiding the letters.
This here is Sophia.
Oh my God!
The name, huh? Sophia.
Yo, I almost forgot Oprah was big. Like she was a bigger girl,
Celie, give me some lemonade. No need to think I'm gonna let my boy marry you just cause you in the family way.
I can take care of my baby all by myself. A nice visitor. No, you stay right here, Harper. When you free, me and the baby be waiting. But look like somebody around here know how to treat a visitor. Harpo. Harpo. Harpo!
I won't. I will. I do.
Good for him.
This man to be your lawful wedded husband, and that forsaking all others for him alone, you will perform unto him.
This fool was falling asleep in church at a wedding.
Now salute the bride.
Salute the bride. I think I've seen this actor too that plays Harpo. I didn't even get a kiss her. Nobody going over to congratulate Harpo. Oh God, that was the weakest embrace ever from your father. Yeah, we know about you, mister. I love that.
Wives is like children. You have to let them know who got the upper hand. Nothing can do it better than a good sound beat. Sophia thinks too much of herself. Needs to be taken down a peg or two.
Sometimes men just need to be left alone sometimes.
I need something to eat.
Pies in the pantry. Leave me alone.
Ain't you gonna get it for me?
Is there something the matter with you? Make yourself useful, Harper. Hush.
What I'm gonna do about Sophia?
Beat her.
No.
You told Harpo to beat me. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy, I had to fight my uncles. But I ain't never thought I had to fight in my own house. I loves Harpo. But I kill him dead before I let him beat me. Now you want a dead son-in-law, Miss Celie? You keep on advising him like you doing.
This life be over soon. Heaven lasts always.
Girl, you ought to bash Mr. head open and think about heaven later.
Man, this movie's already hitting on some deep mind manipulation that's still prevalent today, amongst couples.
Sophia beat on Harpo. Then Harpo beat on Sophia. And in between the beatings, the children keep coming. And then one day, Sophia, she just can't take it no more.
Good riddance.
That daddy f***ed him up. That daddy really messed up everybody.
Bye, Sophia. Bye, Nick.
Morning, Mr. Huntley. Oh, brung you some fresh baked cookies made in my stove.
Well, thank you now. They look
You can bring the plate back tomorrow. Hey, have a fine day, Mr. Huntley. And keep the plate.
Anything come for me?
Paul, who this?
The show?
Who this? The woman that should have been your mammy. Celie, hey, help me get in the house. This Suge Avery. Fix up the spare room.
I can't move. I need to see her eyes. I feel like once I see her eyes, then my feet can let go of the spot they stuck in.
You sure is ugly.
Damn.
Why you put the pots up here and nobody can get to them?
Did that bounce off his head?
Ain't warm enough. How you work the stove, huh?
Thought you made the cookies, man. You don't know how to work the stove now? Oh no, I wouldn't do that. Shit. We're about to make a fireball. Light the whole kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm out. You can't be serious.
Sun inside.
Trying to kill me?
No, look out now. Baby, don't be that way.
What? Who's cooking all? Oh. Okay. That's Celie? Woohoo! Okay. Got the biscuits, the pancakes on. Dang. She's about to eat like a queen. Oh, and you know that maple syrup is hitting too. That's like fresh from 1916, man. That's that fresh.
I told you I don't want nothing.
It's interesting because at this point, Celie gotta be maybe about 20, 21, and she's still very childlike, you know?
You got kids? They was my ma and pa. Never know the child to come out right unless there's a man around. Children gots to have a pa. Your pa love you. My pa love me. My pa still love me.
He knocking down and piling things up. Sometimes his friend Swain come by to help.
Oh, was that Lawrence Fishburne? No way.
Hey, Harpo! Sway!
Two of them work long way past supper.
Man, I think he also has a cameo in, is it Platoon or Apocalypse Now? I forget. One of the war movies that's early on like this. And he looks super young in that one. Poor Celie. Poor Celie, man.
The song I'm about to sing is called Miss Celie's Blues. Because she scratched it out my head when I was ailing.
Oh, no. Oh, oh, girl. Putting her on Front Street like that, though? That's cool. You made a song about me, but you're going to sing it right in front of me, in front of everybody?
Sister, we're two of a kind soul. Sister, I'm something. I hope you think that you're something, too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cause honey, this sub is feeling fine.
Wow, I like that. I love that, actually. Made her feel like she was something. Actually, just something. Somebody, a someone, you know?
I know you don't believe it, but I used to live here. This used to be my very own living room, and over yonder used to be where my kitchen was.
Oh, no.
Windows. I want to introduce y'all to my friend, Henry Broadnax is his name. Everybody call him Buster.
Hey, how you doing? How you feel? How you doing?
Where your children?
They at home. Where y'all? I come here to hear Miss Suge sing and to see what a nice place you built.
Woman need to be at home.
Hey, I don't fight my woman's battle. My job is to love her and take her where she want to go. Ain't that right, baby?
That sure is, Buster.
Wow. You could tell Buster and Harpo's dad, two different upbringings, man. Two different ways to treat a woman. Harpo was on the right path, too. He was on the right path, and his daddy just locked him up.
Papa, who this woman? She best to leave you alone.
Fine with me. You ain't gotta go nowhere. This here's my juke joint.
You said this here our juke joint.
What? Is this his new girl?
And not if you my man. You just a big old heifer.
Oh, that's Ray Dong Chong, right?
Shade.
Oh, here we go.
Whoop, time to go.
Even Harpo's bagging up. They're all bagging up. They know about Oprah. Oh, she's clenching her fist. Oh.
Shit, I don't know you. This is my place.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, bar fight. That was great. What a scene.
Lord have mercy, fireman ain't gonna get it. Somebody call the law. You can light a fire without a match. You can catch a fish without a hook. You can make a blind man see.
It's like a peacock.
Do you mind if Albert sleep with me?
You like sleeping with him?
I love it. Don't you?
No, most time I just pretend like I ain't even there. He don't never ask me how I feel, just never ask me nothing about myself. Just climb on top of me and do his business.
Well, Miss Celie, you sound like he going to the toilet on you.
That's what it feel like.
Well, then, Miss Celie, that mean you still a virgin.
Yeah, because don't nobody love me.
I love you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. Like I said, childlike. I can't help but think, man, to how, this was received as far as a period piece, early 1900s, even though it was filmed in 85. I can't even think of other movies from, 18th, 19th century that were depicting, any same-sex couples at all or any intimacy at all. People still frown upon it. I don't. I'm just saying that must have been an interesting scene right there to insert.
Please bring back memories. I used to stand right over there watching you. Best preacher in the world. I couldn't sleep at night. I was wondering why. It's all right. Well, I know you can't say nothing to me anymore because things so different. Just thought I'd stop and say hello.
Wow. Okay. Says she used to be part of the community.
Suge says
and she went off and became an entertainer.
I'm gonna go with her.
Oh.
This is my only chance to break from Mr. Jail.
Oh, please do it, girl. Please. You need your redemption arc. Please.
What's something you got to say, Miss Celie? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Don't be scared. Say it, girl.
I was gonna miss you.
Let's go.
You good in Chicago, Shug?
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that. That's the cutest beautiful face I ever saw. Can you give me some sugar?
You better get the hell up off me.
Would you like to work for me? Be my maid?
Hell no.
What did she say?
What did you say to Miss Millie?
I said hell.
Oh, Buster, you better. Oh, she's gonna handle. Oh, she dropped him?
Get my children out of here! Take them out! Get my children home! Leave me alone! Touch me! I've been watching you! Who do you think you are, you fat? Help me!
Oh man, you're black and you strike a white man in 1930, they're gonna execute your ass.
Well, let's see what we have here.
you, God. After many years, they let Sophia out of jail just to put her in the next. She ended up being Miss Millie Maid after all. Poor Sophia. Stuck with Miss Millie for the rest of her life.
Damn. God, when you're a person of color back there, you have no choice. Why even ask? You want to be my maid? It's like, you are my maid now. You are an item that I just picked off the shelf. So f***ed up.
Some candy for the children.
She's got a limp now?
Nice to see you. I hope you folks have a nice Christmas this year.
Very much, same to you.
Well, thank you. You know, I never
They must have beat her up some more than just gave her, hit her with the butt of the gun.
this year, but I meant to talk some of the shopkeeper booths and, well, Latoya to, I started taking driving. I'm gonna drive you home tomorrow. You hear what I said, Sophia?
Like, drive me off a cliff. I hate my life.
Home?
Yes, home. You hadn't seen your children in a while, have you?
No, I ain't seen him about 8 years.
That's a shame. Tomorrow's Christmas. You can stay all day. I will drive myself back.
More mind manipulation. Like, we're giving you this day to look at, to visit your kids that we took away from you for 8 years and ruined your life. I know it's like almost, the movie's still got about another hour to go, but I'm waiting for a big karma sandwich to hit a lot of people at the end of this.
That there's your mama.
Everybody's grown up.
That's her.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm very pleased to meet you.
God, you missed all those years, man.
Sophia, I'll be back to pick you up around 5 o'clock.
What happened to Buster?
Oh, Miss Sophia, so good to have you home. So good.
Mama, why are you crying?
'Cause I don't know y'all no more.
I hope this bitch goes off a cliff, I swear to God. Or crash into a tree or something. Die.
Do it. I can do it. I can put this. Ow!
She can't get it out of reverse.
I've always been good to you people. I'm Miss Celie. I'm the man's wife. I've always gone out of my way for Collins. Those boys tried to attack me.
Oh, God.
No such a thing.
I couldn't leave me alone for so long.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. This woman is making my blood boil, man. See you in another 8 years. Wow, you're making me hate a lot of characters, Steven. You did a good job. Another 6-year time jump.
Hey,
Oh, Miss Celie.
Well, us been driving all night. This here's my wedding present from us, brand new. Us two married ladies now. Two married ladies and hungry.
You had her your way, I had her mine. But we had her.
Oh, you didn't have shit, Albert. Don't even... What a fool, man.
I'm gonna get my mail. Some people sent an agreement down from Memphis.
How much you want to bet there's a letter from... Is it Nettie? It has to be. Come on now. Nettie. Africa? Oh, Nettie didn't just leave. She left the country. Oh, Celie's a gray-haired woman now, man. These time jumps are... they're breaking my heart.
April 18th, 1935. I know you think I'm dead, but I am not. I've been writing to you over the years, but Albert said you'd never hear from me again, and since I never heard from you all this time, I guess he was right.
I'm sure Albert is still the only one to take mail out of the box.
I f***ing told you.
But if this does not get through, one thing I want you to know.
I love you and am not dead.
The lady you met in town is named Corinne. Her husband named Samuel. Sanctified, religious, and very good to me. The only sorrow in the beginning was that they could not have children. And then they say,
God sent them Olivia and Adam. Yes, their children sent by God are your children.
Oh my God. Oh, please. In this third act, please, you need to go be with them. Please. Oh my God. I know an asshole when I see one.
I wrote a letter to you almost every day on the ship. On my first sight of the Africa coast.
That's so crazy how she linked back up with the woman from the store.
When I told her that the Olinka don't believe in educating girls, she said they're like white people at home who don't want black people to learn.
Yep.
And every day we smell smoke. The morning after the road was finished, as far as Olinka was concerned, but that the road builders were back at work. They have instructions to continue the road and to continue it on its present course right through the village of Olinka. Every hut that lay in the proposed road path was leveled. My hut all went down in a matter of hours. But the worst is yet to be told. Sweet Corinne died from fever and grief.
Oh no.
And we buried her in the Olinka way. Just pray for her, Celie, and watch for me in the sunset.
What's gotten into you? Now get my shave and don't keep me waiting.
Damn.
I didn't come out here for you to take all day to shave me and get the molasses out your ass. Your ass just as slow as it ain't I ever seen him before. Ain't that razor sharpened yet? Get on out here and do me right now.
All right.
Got my neck itching like the inside of a horse's ass.
That razor looks dull to me, Miss Celie.
Damn women.
Whoa. That would have been a close shave.
It's time for us to go. Celie is coming with us.
Say what? Over my dead body. Now what's wrong with you?
You a low-down dirty dog. That's what's wrong.
Let him know.
It's time for me to get away from you.
Yes.
And into creation.
You can't talk to my boy that way.
Seemed like if he hadn't been your boy, he might have made somebody a halfway decent man. You took my sister Nettie away from me. You knew she was the only somebody in the world who loved me. But Nettie and my kids, they coming home soon. We all get together, we gonna sit around and whoop your ass. Boy, I got children. Africa, learning different languages. And they gonna turn out a heap better than these fools you never tried to raise. If you hadn't tried to rule over Sophia, white folks never would have got her. Now that's a lie. Now that's a lie. Y'all was rotten kids. You was rotten kid. Made my life here hell. Of course, your daddy ain't nothing but some dead horse shit.
Ain't no bad luck for a woman in the life of a man.
My God, the dead has arisen.
Sitting in that jail down nearby done rot to death. I know what it like, Miss Celie.
Wanna go somewhere and can't. I know what it like, wanna sing, have it beat out you. I wanna thank you, Miss Celie, for everything you done for me. I remember that day I was in the store, Miss Millie. I was feeling real down. I was feeling mighty bad. And when I seed you, I know there is a God. And one day I was gonna get to come home.
Not getting one penny of my money, not one thin dime.
Did I ever ask you for anything? Did I ever ask you for anything? I never asked you for nothing, not even your sorry-ass hand in marriage. Nothing. I never asked you for...
Sophia, things gonna be changing around here, too. Too much racket going on around this house. Pass me them peas, yeah? Sweet.
Boy, if you gonna let this little nappy-head gal sit here and cuss you out like that, you sitting at the head of your own dinner table and you acting like a waiter.
She'll be back. She'll got talent. She can sing. She can talk to anybody. She can stand up and be noticed. Ugly, you're skinny, you shape funny, and you're too scared to open your mouth to people. All you fit to do is be Suge's maid. Or maybe somebody let you work on that railroad.
Make me sweep out the caboose.
Any more letters come?
Could be not. Who's to say?
Celie, no!
I promise you. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
Come on, Miss Celie. Let's go to the car.
Who you think you
Let's
is?
go to the car.
Look at you. You're black, you're poor, you're ugly, you're a woman, you're nothing at all.
Till you do right by me, everything you even think about gonna fail.
I'm poor, black, I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, you'll be back. Hey, what you gonna do? Hey, you'll be back.
And you are now free. Free from that tormentor. I love that dinner table. Pain. I would have flipped them the bird. I mean, they had that back then? In the 30s? I think they did, but she should have done it. Oh, he's got it. It's only 1 year? I mean, he was in a pigsty when she got there.
Boy.
As a little girl, but...
This house is a wreck. I hear you've been spending more time in Harpo's and less in the fields. I know just what you need. You need you a woman. Nice little young girl, clean up the house, iron your...
Oh my God. Is that him?
After all these years, the man I knew as my pa is dead.
Oh, Dad.
But then, Nettie writes that my real daddy lived. My mama married this dead man 2 years after my real daddy died.
What?
My children, not my sister and brother. You his wife? How'd he die?
On top of me.
Ooh, that's terrible. Heart attack?
Well, it's all yours now. Your real daddy owned this land, and the house, and the store.
Oh, wow.
And he left it to your mama. And when your mama died, it passed on to you and your sister Nettie.
Oh.
He left me the money, though. Well, if you'll excuse us, we got a train to catch.
Wow, what a turn of events. She ends up with the actual place to stay. A nice place to stay, too. I mean, come on, let's be real. If you own property, especially one like that, they kept it. Yeah. They kept it up, man. Not bad. Miss Celie's folks' pants?
What you think, Humble?
Sophia.
How can a pair of pants that fit Sophia fits me?
You just gonna have to try them on, honey, because it's just like my signs say, one size fit all. You're a nice new pair of pants.
I don't know about no...
Oh, man.
Anyway, Hawkins have been spending...
I don't feel bad for
It's a miracle.
I know you ain't wearing them no ways.
I do not feel bad for that man. He built that bridge and he broke it. He destroyed it.
But more than anything, God loves admiration.
You saying God is vain?
Just wanting to share a good thing. I think it pisses God off if you walk by the color purple in a field and don't notice it.
It just want to be loved like it say in the Bible?
Everything want to be loved. Us sing and dance and holler, just trying to be loved. Oh, Miss Celie, it feels like singing.
Sister, you've been on my mind. I bet you think I don't know
He can drive you home to truth. Sing it, God.
Sing.
Yeah, so let me tell you something.
It's about to be jumping.
Ooh, I love you, Lord. God, yeah, I'm gonna praise your name.
See, Daddy, sinners have soul too.
Oh, that was her dad? I must have missed it. Unless they didn't reveal it till now. What's he doing? He's gonna try to do right. Wow, that's beautiful. All those purple flowers. Yes. This is the ending I needed. This is the ending I needed. She looks exactly the same as when she was a little girl. Did they use like the same actress?
This is your son.
Mama, Bonnie.
He says, welcome. It's crazy.
Mama.
He says, this is the day of his dream.
Mama.
Yeah. This is Olivia. Mama. I want to know you, Mama. Mama. Hey, you, Mama. Mama. Adam has a wife, Tashi. This is my sister.
Habari mama. Na leo nimekuona, niko na furaha sana.
You did right. You're still a piece of shit, but you did right. Gotta let it soak in a little bit, wash over me. And that was 1985's The Color Purple. All right. Outstanding to say the least. My God. This really had me thinking once we hit the credits, like, I don't think I can go back to really watching new movies again, because there's something about the greats. I mean, you know, I don't know what else to call them. The classics, the greats, you know. There's a reason why I go back and watch these movies, is because they are important to people. They are important to cinema. You know, people have been telling me, you know, not just based on scores and whatnot, but what movies to definitely check out. And I'm so glad, you know, I've had this one in my collection for a little bit, and I thought the timing was right perfectly, you know, especially since they are redoing doing this. I don't know if it's going to be a full reboot, a reimagining. I don't know. The only thing I think I know about the new one is it is going to be more of a musical. I believe so. And it seemed like only in that last number that we got our full-blown musical scene. There was another scene with Suge at the. It was like a makeshift nightclub, you know what I mean? But it was a local hangout that was very, very popular because she was there participating. Oh man, where do I begin? The performances in this film. Before I get to that, okay, let's start off with the story. The story was everything. Like it was the breakdown of someone's soul, of someone's being, you know, and just knocked down for so many years, told that you're ugly, told that you're poor, told that you're this, told that you're that, especially in the early 1900s. You know, if once again, if you were a black person, you were told that you were less than, which made you think that you were less than, you know, all the mind manipulation that went into all of that. You know, also to see Sophia's character played by Oprah Winfrey, terrible. Another tragedy that I'll get into. I don't want to dive too deep into it because there is a lot of characters to focus on for the most part. Not too many, maybe about 3 or 4 main characters. But Celie, played by Whoopi Goldberg. In this story, it was mainly about her and her trials and tribulations. You know what? It was just a lot of sorrow. It was a lot of pain and a lot of moments of trying to break free and then not pulling the trigger, so to speak. And she finally, at that dinner scene said, I had enough. And she really finally, I mean, sometimes they say, better late than never, I guess. I really wish it would have been sooner for her. I all those years just in a prison. It was like she was in a prison. She was not free whatsoever. Not from the mind manipulations, not from the physical abuse. It was terrible. I thought this movie captured that perfectly. I thought the directing from Steven Spielberg, as well as, I believe it said Quincy Jones produced it as well. There was a lot of producers and people attached to this that were big names, big names. And I was reading the credits at the beginning. Also, some cameos along the way, like Lawrence Fishburne and a couple other recognizable faces. I don't know the name. But going back to the story, it was a very beautiful, blossoming, deep friendship and family bond between the sisters, Nettie and Celie, that was perfectly captured. Oh my gosh. Even to the silhouette scenes in the beginning when, Danny Glover, Mr. or Albert, his character is kind of overhearing them as he's lighting up his pipe, about them wanting to break free, or at least Nettie wanted to break free because she could tell that his eyes were on her. And you just see the silhouette of them talking and, playing and Nettie's mimicking him and stuff. The cinematography in this is fantastic. I hate to just keep jumping around because I wanted to focus on the story, but it's just, I don't want it to lose my brain, out of my brain. So I'm just going to let it all kind of pour out. But the story was beautiful. I'm so glad how it wrapped up in this third act. Because that was her redemption arc. I was really hoping for it, and I couldn't really foreshadow it because I didn't know what was to come. I mean, they could have thrown another wrench in there. Something bad could have happened to the family. The fact that we got the little twist, I will say, that the family was still alive. Her family was still alive. The 2 babies, the brother and daughter, son and daughter, I should say, was beautiful, was fantastic. And then they had a wife. The son had a wife too. You just think about when you're throwing all these characters at you, you just really feel the time progression. It's like, oh my God, like we really don't have this much time on Earth. Like, it's incredible. But I digress. Let's get back to it. Okay, so our key players. Whoopi Goldberg as Celie nailed this role perfectly. And, even young Celie, I should say, until we get, about 30 minutes into the movie where we get adult Celie, which the time progression fit. I could definitely see her aging in it. It felt more realistic when they do stuff like that with just the makeup work and whatnot. But oh my God, her performance in this, God, is there any other movies that she's in where she gives dramatic performances like this? I need to see them. You know, I know Sister Act is more of a comedy, and then I saw another comedy of hers from the 80s, and I was like, wanted to turn it off. It was so bad. But this one was like a complete, like, who is this? You know, like I'm being introduced to this actress for the first time. But I thought she did a fantastic role in this. A great performance in this role, I should say. Then we have Oprah Winfrey as Sophia, who really blew me away. Once again, I've seen Oprah in my later years. It's hard to remember what she looked like. Yeah, she was, you know, she went through a transformation, a body transformation. But that's, you know, the acting chops were there. My God, you want to talk about a bad hand that she was dealt, you know, or you know, just a tragedy that happened to her. Maybe a little later than Celie, but you know, it happened nonetheless, and it was really a sign of the times, and it was terrible. Her story as well. Even the character of Suge, played by Margaret Avery, I really enjoyed her character too. Her addition, kind of the one, I guess, that got away from Albert, from Mr. And the relationship was very interesting as well. And you know, she really allowed Celie to just open up and blossom like one of these, you know, purple flowers, you know, and show her that she was beautiful, you know, and you know, she had a, you know, a little thing with her as well. And but I think if it wasn't for Suge, she'd still be there. She would totally still be there in the grasp of that monster, you know. And let's get into that monster, by the way. Danny Glover playing Albert. All I know Danny Glover from is Saw and freaking the Lethal Weapon franchise. That's it. So I was introduced later in life. So when I see a younger, you know, Danny Glover, I definitely got to check out more of his works. And I saw him in this role. That's a testament to acting. When I can hate a character that I love in other movies so much, I think that's a great testament to him acting. He was a monster in this movie, but once again, it was a cycle of just, you know, passed down from generation. We saw his pa was the exact same way, and then even you know, later in the movie, the pa was still like, you gotta get yourself a young girl to clean up this house. You know, he wasn't changing. But Albert did change, and he kind of, you know, made that good decision to take the money that he had been saving, or somehow got that money, and, you know, do the right thing. And I believe I kind of vaguely read the paper that came in the mail, something about the registration for the immigration forms or something, and he paid that, and, you know, was, you know, got them back over here. So that was fantastic to see that outcome once again. Man, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the transitions in this movie were great. The musical numbers were great. The editing was great. There was no slow points in this movie whatsoever. Y'all saw my reaction along the way. It was a tearjerker. I had moments of joy. I felt everything in this movie. I'm definitely picking this up in 4K for sure. And that being said, I'm giving The Color Purple from 1985 a solid 5 out of 5. If you don't give this movie a 5 out of 5 after first time viewing, there is something wrong with you. There really is something wrong with you, and you haven't seen enough films. Like, or you're just watching new films. I don't know. You're just watching new films. Once again, that makes me go back. Do I even want to watch new films after, you know, finding these gems like this? At this moment in time, I don't. I don't want to watch a single movie on Netflix, a single movie on Hulu. I don't want to watch anything new on Amazon. I don't care, because it makes me want to dig through all these old possible gems that I could be experiencing for the first time and make more time for you guys to react to. So yeah, you guys let me know. What do you rate The Color Purple from 1985? Are you guys glad and excited that there is going to be a reboot or a reimagining coming out later this month? Please let me know down in the comments below, guys. Once again, your thoughts are always appreciated. If you guys did appreciate mine, please hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more reactions, as well as hitting that bell notification to always get alerted when I do drop new videos. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, it was a 2.5 hour movie. If you guys want to check it out, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below, where you can sign up today for a 7-day free trial. All right, Flix Talkers, till next time, I'm gone. Peace.